Do you have capital gains that you've realized all the way back to October 5th, 2019? Or maybe you're looking to sell a position right now. Maybe you're highly concentrated in something and you want to diversify the risk out, but you're afraid to pay the capital gains taxes. Well, what if you could take these gains and actually reinvest them? And then after, say, April 2026, you actually will pay capital gains taxes on less capital gains that you actually took. And then what happens if that gain that you reinvest in this program, which actually is a new IRS provision that has just come out, updated back in January, that extends it through the end of March. And you take those gains and you invest them in this program that they have. And at the end of a 10-year cycle, whatever that gain grows to, then you pay zero capital gains taxes. That's right, zero. Well, in this podcast, I'm going to actually share with you the IRS provision, the actual notice number that you can take to your CPA, your attorney, your advisors. If you don't have any and you want to talk to us about it, please give us a call and we can see if you qualify for it. But I think it's something everybody needs to be aware of. The time is running out. You only got 30 days to check into this, to reinvest it, unless they extend it again. It was supposed to end on December 31st, but due to the COVID situation, they've extended it. So definitely need to be aware of this. So these are my disclaimers up here, guys. You know, you definitely got to check with your CPA, your attorneys and advisors on this, because due to the complex nature, compliance restrictions, suitability requirements, we personally would have to meet with you one-on-one to really determine if this is appropriate for you, because some of this may have certain requirements financially for you to be able to get into, but at least you can check it out, right? So definitely make sure you do this. And by the way, if you want to add me to your financial planning board of directors, it's very easy to do. All you got to do, at least a simple way to do it, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell icon, hit the all button. You'll get notifications of future things that we do and release. And make sure you hit that like button. See if we can get this up to 2.3 million likes. Would be fantastic. Because the more this gets out to people, or more you hit that like button, it hopefully gets out to more people based on the YouTube algorithm. It also helps us out as well to try and spread the messages out there. So yeah, if you want to add us to your board of directors, if you will, in a simple way, by simply listening to our videos, great. And also, if you want to contact us, if you want a complimentary consultation up front, take a snapshot of this. Give us a call, 513-641-6307. You can email us, go to our website, pursuefinancialfreedom.com. There's a contact button. There's also a get a complimentary financial plan area. And if there's any ideas, because my passion is to strive to bring you these ideas. And I'm researching other advisors' ideas. I'm researching CPAs, attorneys, all kind of stuff out there to try and bring you these ideas in order to help you pursue and preserve your vision of financial freedom a lot sooner than later. All right, so let's get into this. Take a look at this notice here, what you can do with this. Let me cut back into my sticky note. So here it is, IRS Notice 21-10. So this was released. I found out about this I personally didn't find out about it on January 19th, but this is when it was released, and I've recently found out about it. So because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the IRS recently released guidance on capital gains and deferral strategy program that provides if a taxpayer has a gain from the sale to or exchange with an unrelated person of any property held by the taxpayer may elect to exclude from gross income for the taxable year so much of such gain as does not exceed the aggregate amount invested by the taxpayer under the provisions of this program. This originally came about from the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that President Trump signed into law, but they recently, like I mentioned, extended this. And as I mentioned before, you only have to reinvest the gain. So there's real estate provisions where if you sell something and you put it into a like property, you have to take the entire amount to pass on or actually defer the gain. This situation is different. If you sold a real estate property, sold a stock, sold a mutual fund, sold a business, as long as you take the gain and reinvest it, then it applies in this situation. And that's what I mentioned here. You can see, and as I mentioned before, even all the way back to October, should be 5th on there, I believe is the date, not 4th that I've got up there. October 5th, 2019, K1 gains, non-K1 gains, Section 1231 gains, mutual funds, and tied to that, which could qualify under the notice program section 7508A of the Internal Revenue Code, guys. So you definitely need to check this out. As I mentioned, March 31st is the deadline on this to get this done. So as I mentioned, give us a call. The program that we have under this, it's typically the accredited investor requirement to get into this. And this may not be the case for all of them out there, but I'm just going to tell you the ones that we offer right now. You have to have typically $1 million net worth or an income of $200,000 to $300,000 over the last 2 years combined in your household. So I think it's single is $200,000. I believe joint is $300,000. That can potentially get you into this to see if it's suitable. But take a snapshot of this, give us a call, and hopefully this might apply to you and it might be suitable. But again, it takes some time to look at it, but you have a very short-term horizon on this. We have to do something by the end of March 31st of this year. So with that being said, appreciate you joining on. Hope to hear from you. And if not, contact again your own advisors and CPAs, and have a great week coming up.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat